In the previous episode of Minecraft Survival, I made this jungle resort, which was basically amazing. Like literally, look at these houses. They look very eco-friendly. Plus, I also made this sign which actually charges people. So like, you can have single for 5 iron per night and then double at 12 iron per night. Well, and if you look inside this resort, you'll actually see lots of cozy interiors as well as a fountain there. Like literally, look at this. I mean, it doesn't look like it's that bright, but the lanterns on the roof really help a lot to make this thing bright. So let's take a sleep here. Anyways, we have survived 283 days in Minecraft Survival. Man, we have almost survived 300 days. I mean, like literally, it's not a goal to like survive for the longest, it's just to have fun. So in today's episode, what I'm going to do is to make a fish farm. Well, you have actually seen this chest over here, and if you wonder what that is, it's actually full of all my resources, and these resources are literally what we are going to need for the farm. So yeah, I'm also following Shulkercraft's tutorial, so I'm going to tag him, I promise. So without further ado, I'm going to watch the video and see what I have to do. Alright, so basically fish farms actually work best near oceans. I mean like, no, actually it's in oceans. Technically this is not an ocean, it's just a river, but I have to go further away cause actually we are quite near. Like it's next to this moss biome which I have created on episode 8 by the way. So yeah, let's go and find an ocean. Or technically let's just visit the ocean cause like you know, I literally used a lot of kelp in the ocean just to get... Okay, I don't have to yap about it right now, but let's just, you know, just like start building the farm. So yeah, this is to conserve our environment. I believe I can put the ocean... I believe I can make the fish farm right over here. So we are going to place 3 blocks, something like this. 1, 2, 3, and break the rest. Technically, now it's not so much of a problem right now, cause like I have respiration. What? Are you serious, man? Like literally, ugh. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's just get the other blocks to be broken first. After that, I'm going to place a 4th block below and break the other 3 blocks. So later, what you're going to see will actually start to make sense. Alright, now I have a jungle boat and it will make it easier for me to... Oh, the new wolf variant, but I will get to that later. And in 2 episodes, I might want to actually make a wolf army. So now, let's get to our fish farm destination, aka the middle of the farm, cause like literally we have stated down the coordinates right here. So let's go. Alright, so the farm is right here. You can actually see a plank. Alright, so the actual thing to do now is to make a 17 by 15 platform. So basically, what I'm going to do is to add 8... Why did I not bring my redstone blocks? Let me just go back. Why am I stupid anyways? Like, why? Oh my god. Now this is where things start to get really big. Cause like, yeah, this is a big square platform, but I'm going to use this as like, you know, I'm going to turn this into a cube. Alright. Now after putting redstone blocks on 2 of the corners as well, we are going to add some blocks, additional blocks specifically, those jungle planks. It might look pretty plain. So like, yeah, it's rudely plain, but I don't really care, to be honest. Let's just go with the flow and hope and like, you know, cross our fingers and make sure things go well. What, bruh? Alright, come on, please break. And there we go. Now we are going to surround the wall with the planks. So yeah. Alright, so now what I'm going to do now is to do the rails. So basically what I'm going to do is something like this. To be honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly, but yeah, we'll just give this a trial run. Let's just check. Now technically this right hand section, or left hand section actually, this left hand section ends here. So now what we are going to do is to repeat this on the other side. Just the same thing actually. So yeah, well, that went dry kind of fast. Let's get some more resources, like, you know, rails and all these. So let me do my calculations first. Alright, let's sit back. And I hope this is enough rails for us to actually finish our rail part. And where's my boat actually? Oh, right here. So let's go. Now let's do a test run. And is it working? Is it really working? Come on, please work. I'll make sure this hits back home. Alright. Now it's turning back, which is a good sign. Now, here's the thing. If it actually bounced back from here, this is already perfect and it's working very well. So yeah. Come on, please work. And it's coming back soon. Let's go! It worked! Alright, so now we are going to add some blocks, something like this, to both sides of the rails. So yeah, now let's add it on the other two sides as well. Alright, that's good. Now we are actually going to make the blocks make the walls 3 blocks higher. So basically 1, 2 and 3. So something like this should do it. Let's just put it on the walls. Alright, just like that, the walls have been extended to 3 blocks tall. Alright, so now what we're going to do is to place magma blocks on top of the rails. So like, if you can't place it there, then maybe something like this should help. Now, I believe what I want to do is to put the magma blocks something like this, so that the fish can be collected. Oh look, there's fish already, amazing, but let's just kill it cause like it's underneath. There we go, 1 shot, amazing. So let's put it now. Hey, looks like our fish farm is already starting to work, cause I just saw a fish like dying in the magma block platform. So I believe what will happen now is that the fish food will be collected. Not fish food, but you know, the fish itself. So yeah, well, it actually looks like we have ran out of magma blocks. So now let's collect some more. Oh, and by the way, thank you so much for 80 subscribers, which means that I'm nearly there to reaching 100 subscribers, and I'm going to have this subscriber goal to be done by the end of the year. So if you subscribe now, that means that you're supporting me, and basically that's what life's supposed to be like. Okay, that's great. So now let's see what we have to do next. Wait, where's my boat? Right over there. Alright, so now we are going to make a temporary platform on top of the water. So now let's actually enter the platform something like this and place the water here. No, place the plank something like this. But however, the thing is, I don't really think I have lots of planks, so let's go and get these back at home. Just like that, we have placed the temporary platform. Now it's time to add a temporary block in every corner. I think it has something to do with the water. So yeah. Now it's time to add water in all four corners. And I'm going to make sure I do it correctly, cause you know, sometimes water spreads in all directions. So I need to have this tendency to be careful. Luckily, we don't really have a place like, where we can... Okay, now let's see where is the middle. I think it's got to be somewhere right over here. And will you look at that? Oh my god, bro. But anyways, the water has been almost filled. So yeah, now we have to remove all the temporary blocks so that we can actually do something else. You'll notice later in this build. And I have to pick all of them. They are very precious and I might have to use them for later builds. Because actually I am going to, wait, what's going on? Yeah. Phew, thank God actually. But I need to be very careful. Otherwise I would be dragged onto the, magma blocks and I won't be able to escape. Alright, so now what we want to do is to actually have some magma blocks to be actually placed in a good shape. So that means we have to go to the ocean and get some water, and after that we go back down and place some more water blocks. This will actually help to make our magma blocks have more bubbles. It's going to be a bit difficult, so yeah. Oh god. Well, I still need to actually place a temporary block so that I can actually have safe access to down below so that I won't get trapped. Now let's see what we need to do next. Hey, and I can hear already fish dying in this farm. So very likely I feel like this farm is working so well. Plus I believe we have bones or something, I don't know, but hey, I think I just saw a fish die. Let's go, our farm is working. Alright, so now what we are going to do is to place 2 blocks up, something like this. Now let's do it on the other side. If I'm not wrong, we should do it something like this, if I'm not wrong. Alright, so now we need to get some gold because I need 4 more powered rails. I mean like 2 more actually, but I can place 2 right now. Firstly on this block and also this block. So yeah, it's supposed to be like this, so maybe let's add it on the other side as well. Just like that, the rails have been placed. Plus, I realized that I have a magma block right here. I think this is good enough, so yeah. And now here's what we need to do. So basically we are going to place some walls next to the rails, something like this. Wait, hold on, wouldn't it block the minecart? Yeah, I guess so. Come on please. And perfect timing. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that on the other side as well. Now we need to place a double chest exactly in the middle. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. So we count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like 5 over here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yup. And with that, placing a double chest should help. Something like this. Oh my god, I totally forgot that we need hoppers. So let's go back and collect our hoppers, or craft them if we haven't done so. Now we are supposed to place the hoppers on both sides of the chest, but only one block. So something like this should do the trick. No, not like this. Let's try again, should we? Or maybe not. Cause like, you know, there's a big problem. And now let's fix it. Come on, and that should do it. And here's my hopper. Thank you, chest. Well, that was very cringe. And if I'm not wrong, we are supposed to place a chest in every one. So yeah, every one of the hoppers. I don't know if I'm placing it correctly or no. After this, we're going to add hoppers on both ends of the chest. So maybe I'm guessing something like this. Wait. Okay, that's the wrong one. Oh, well, that's the right one. So like, you know, place it somewhere like like this. Now let's place it on the other side as well, in the same direction. So yeah, now we are going to add both types of rails in the same direction. Wait, let me send this minecart back first. So basically, what we have is rail, powered rail, oops, something like this, and a rail back here. This isn't working. Try the same way, I guess. And if I'm not wrong, it belongs on. Oh, it's already starting to fill up. That's good. So basically, like this and like this. I hope that's right. Alright, now we have added some temporary blocks, and now we're going to put a comparator facing away the hopper, something like this, which is facing outwards, facing away of the chest, I mean. Well, it should look something like this if we repeat it on both sides. Now, we are supposed to add glass on both comparators, something like this. Now, we are supposed to place the redstone torches, and I don't know where they went, but, you know, okay, that is not even enough, but let's try it on for size. So if we say, we place a block here, and place this here, and add a repeater, add 2 blocks on both sides, and in front of the rail as well. You know, we can actually make the minecarts like, you know, continue moving, and yeah. Alright, just like that, the fish farm is basically complete. However, there's one thing that we still need to do. Firstly, I would like to make an AFK platform. So basically, what I'm going to do is to make a platform way high up until you say no more. So yeah, now I actually want to place a water elevator, something like this. It's not too simple. I mean, like not too complicated. It's just simple, and yeah. Let's add a water elevator glass right here. So it should look something like this. So yeah, all we need to do is to just wait. Let's set 10 minutes and see how much we can get from just this. Alright, it has been 10 minutes, so now let's go and see how much we have collected from this fish farm. As I promised, I think it would be quite a lot of them. So let's go and find out right now. And the grand total is... not in this one. Oh wow! 20 bonemeal. Well, except the planks though. We have fish also. We have raw cod and raw salmon. Quite a lot actually, but the majority still belongs to the tropical fish. It's still kind of a nice thing cause actually tropical fish spawn in the ocean and now nothing else, like nowhere else except the ocean. So yeah, now we are going to cover this thing up because you know I hate what it looks like right now. So yeah, however, before I do this, what I need to do is to go settle some very important stuff, which is to organize my inventory. And what I mean is to return some objects into the chest I have at my storage base. So basically what that means might be planks, rails, cords, all these, including quartz I think. I'm not really sure, but let's go and see. Alright, now everything's settled. So now what we are going to do is to actually go to the nether, go to the warp forest. If I'm not wrong, I've seen one before, which I went like to raid the nether bastion. So yeah, let's go to the nether warp forest. The warp forest, I mean. So let's do a time lapse because you know what I will do there. Because warp planks are like the ocean, we are going to cut some warp trees. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so now we are going to start hiding this farm. So basically what I'm going to do is to place, you know, 2 more blocks, something like this, and go over to the other side, like build it something like this. I think I want to actually keep the warp blocks something like this. It's actually called hyphae actually. Let's see, so this is 1 block and maybe 2 blocks, and then after that we go on the other side. So yeah. Alright, so now after this we're going to raise it up by a few blocks, maybe like 4 more blocks, something like this, and we're going to do it on the other sides as well. So now what I'm going to do is to get some clay. Let's go ahead and find some clay right now. Just like that, we have finally finished the fish farm. But let me just add a few final finishing touches. And here we go. Just like that. I mean, the design is actually not bad, not gonna lie. It's just plain but good. It's like similar to the phrase old but gold. But I don't really care if I want to make this AFK spot beautiful or not. I'm just here to like actually like wait for the fish. So let's go up. So this is the actual view of the fish farm from the top. I know it might seem inaccurate, but we have to, yeah. And that is all for today's episode, guys. See you in the next one, and goodbye. Just like that, we have finally finished the fish farm. But let me just add a few final finishing touches. And here we go. Just like that. I mean, the design is actually not bad, not gonna lie. It's just plain but good. It's like similar to the phrase old but gold. But I don't really care if I want to make this AFK spot beautiful or not. I'm just here to actually wait for the fish. So let's go up. So this is the actual view of the fish farm from the top. I know it might seem inaccurate, but we have to, yeah. And that is all for today's episode, guys. See you in the next one, and goodbye.